Hey guys, it's Tiffany of Tough Angel Books, and for this book talk, I'm going to be talking about Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. In year 3, Harry finds out more about his parents, his past, and how much it actually impacts his life. And Harry has his friends, and Ron and Hermione, to help him figure out everything as, mysterious Sirius Black has come into the picture, and they just find out everything and how it affects Harry while trying to keep him alive. So I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed this. This was very well written. I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. Not surprising. It's J.K. Rowling. This was amazingly written, and while reading this, I completely forgot that this series is a middle grade series. I honestly thought it was young adult just because of how it's written and everything. So this was just absolutely amazing. I loved the way everything was told in this, how we got a bit more descriptions on a few things and actually got a lot more explained than in the movie. That is going to be where I cut off the non-spoiler part. I highly, highly, highly recommend reading this series because this is just absolutely amazing, and I am in love with these new covers and how each cover has its own color. I absolutely love that. So that is it for the non-spoiler parts. I'm about to start talking about the spoilers. So if you have not read this, if you don't want to be spoiled, I would highly recommend you leave the video, and I will see you next video. I just kind of want to start off with Ron getting an owl and then handing it to Crookshanks to make sure it's human. When I read that, I was choking down a laugh so hard because my entire family was in the room while I was reading, and I was choking back a laugh so bad that, oh my god, it was just hilarious, the fact that Ron just holds the owl out to Crookshanks. Okay, I had to start with that. Okay, so a couple of the things I didn't want to talk about is, like, when Harry blew up his Aunt Marge, like, the description in that was so amazing. It was far better, described in the movie than described in the book than displayed in the movie. It was absolutely amazing. And it's like, and then he, escapes from his aunt and uncles, and then he gets to spend 3 weeks at the Leaky Cauldron, at Diagon Alley, with the only rule he had set by Cornelius Fudge, that he could not go back into the Muggle world, which Harry had no issues with because he just got his homework done, and he got his homework done. He got to experience more and more of the wizarding world, and he even, like, got to meet up with Ron and Hermione, and yeah, it was really great seeing him, like, actually seeing him in the wizarding world for more than just for school, more than just for shopping for books. It was absolutely amazing, and like I said, this might be my favorite book of the series. I want to kind of quickly touch on Hermione hitting Malfoy. Oh my god, was that amazing. Especially, like, the stunned expression on Ron's face. It's like, you hit Malfoy, what the heck? The part that kind of pissed me off was at the end, when they're in the hospital wing, and, you find out what Snape's story is regarding Sirius Black. Oh my god, did I just want... that just pissed me off when it came to Snape. It just really, really pissed me off. It was kind of heartbreaking, kind of going through all of Hagrid's dealings with the Wizarding Court because of Buckbeak. And, well, it's not because of Buckbeak, it's because of Malfoy. Malfoy's a dick. Like, one of the few things I actually really enjoyed was the fact that, you know, for once you actually read Hermione misses a class, and she missed Charms class, and so, you know, that was very interesting to read. You know, a do-gooder like Hermione, when it comes to school, missed a class. And then, you know, Harry getting his firebolt and then getting it taken away so it can be, so they can make sure that it's not jinxed. You know, I like the fact that he got it at Christmas and not at the end of the year, because Gryffindor won the Quidditch Cup. Oh my god, I was so happy when they won the Quidditch Cup. Ah. And then, you know, Harry finding out all of these things about his family and his, you know, his godfather and everything, because he overheard something at the Three Broomsticks. And Three Broomsticks is a tiny inn in Hogsmeade, which Harry wasn't technically allowed to go, but, you know, he managed to go. And, you know, he finds out all of these things about his family and that, and, you know, he thinks that Sirius was the one that betrayed his family when really it was Peter Pettigrew. And so that was just kind of an emotional turmoil. And then, you know, I absolutely loved how he found out how Sirius got out of Azkaban, because of the fact that he's an animagus, he was able to change into an animal, and the Dementors can't read animal emotions, and so, like, he never actually had any happy thoughts. He was never actually happy, but that was really smart, because while he was a dog and they opened his door to give him food, he snuck out as a dog and swam to shore. That was amazing. I loved reading that in this book, because it was never even touched on in the movie, and I never understood why they didn't bring that up, because that is kind of pretty important. It was like, okay, how did he get out of there though? But that is going to be it for my book talk, because I could go on and on for days. But yeah, leave a comment down below if you've read this book and you've enjoyed it as much as I did, because I know a lot of people say that The Goblet of Fire is their favorite book, but I think this is going to be my favorite book. So that is it for this week. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this book talk. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, because I post videos every Thursday, and with the occasional book talks on Monday. Until next time, happy reading!